I've been married for over 30 years and I can tell you soulmates are a myth. When I tell people that this month is John's and my 30th anniversary, I get mixed responses. From young married people, there is a great deal of aim with a light shining in. From single friends, I hear you. From my divorced friends, there is often an edge of pain in their responses. No one walks down. We all have this desire to find our soulmate, to reach the life mood, but reality isn't the fairy tales that were told to us. We have so many emotions about this. There is a volume of. We are taught the myth of they. I hate the word soulmate. We've been taught this idea culturally in movies, music, and the stories married people tell. But what if there is no such thing? After all, the idea of a soulmate implies we are half people looking for the one person who is our missing puzzle piece. Life is complex, it's a needle in a haystack idea which produces cynicism and despair. Every day throws are they. She said that, surely she is not the one. I can't stop thinking about him/her. Surely she is a different religion, surely she is not the one. I am so happy when I am with him/her. Surely if we really are people looking for that single other soul we match with, then what happens when we get married and have our first major fight? The one that isn't what happens when we find ourselves attracted to someone else out of the blue? Oh no. Or what if we put off making a deep commitment and choose living together over marriage because we aren't 100% sure we've found the other half of ourselves? Our cultural narrative about they. The friction isn't about choosing the wrong person. The biggest challenge to the myth of they. Clearly, we have chosen the wrong person. I confess I had this thought often in our first 10 years. Something would happen and my interpretation was that I had made a terrible mistake. Note the perception. So much of us has to grow and change to have deep openness with someone else. We are all damaged in some way. We all have preference. Friction reveals our damage with pinpoint precision. It is painful. It isn't friction's job to reveal our mistake by showing us why we've chosen so poorly. Its job is to if we buy into the idea of they. What if we didn't have this idea of a soulmate? What would love look like? Would we stop putting so much pressure on our romantic partners to make our lives everything we want them to be? Would we have a deeper appreciation for everything our partners bring into our lives with all of their quirkiness, misgivings, and essential beauty? More importantly, if we stopped looking for they. The hard reality is that the only person we can change is ourselves. Whether married or single, we don't have to give control away to the whims of some elusive soulmate or passively wait for a magical movie moment. We have the power to become. To stop trying to, and when the focus moves from looking to another human for fulfillment to creating it within ourselves, you know what happens. Our romantic relationships become pretty amazing. Stop looking for they. The problem with the soulmate paradigm is that it isn't achievable. But you know what is it? Becoming the kind of person who is open enough to deeply connect with and love another human being. To be fair, this isn't easy. It requires us to develop our black belt in forgiveness. Not just with our I am convinced when we partner and marry it is less about the search for happy and more about transformation, because, inevitably, the person we choose is the one with the uncanny ability to trip our baggage. And that's where we have the opportunity to uncover what a soulmate could never deliver. That place where our growth lies. Where we discover, not our defense mechanisms. Not our history, the people we love can be the brightest lights in uncovering what holds us back and inspiring us to go beyond it. What happens when you engage this process for over 30 years? Well, for one thing, it doesn't mean that you never fight. John and I just what you create is a sense of belonging that can't be manufactured in a heartbeat. You wind up with the one. Maybe I don't believe in soulmates because John and I had to get married. We knew we weren't the best. So ditch the illusion of soulmates and engage deeply in being open and vulnerable to love. It's a process you check out. Related video: couples married for 65 years answer, what marriage advice do you wish you had gotten? Provided by Bride.
Raindrop, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.